Hello everyone. Today we would like to teach you how to encrypt a database by using a database password, create a navigation form, display a message box period to deleting any existing record in the table using macro, and create a search button using macro. All of this will use a Microsoft Access. Okay, first we will do the encrypt a database by using a database password. So how to encrypt a database using a password, how to open and decrypt a database, how to remove a password from a database. So first we open our database access. So we click at file and then click open. So we open our database and this is our database. So in order to encrypt a password, we click at file and then we'll click at encrypt with password. However, this message will appear and then we just click OK and then click again at file. And then we close our database. Okay, we have closed our database and then click file again, click open, click computer, and then click browse. So we need to choose our database. So this is our database. And before we open, we need to change this button from open to open exclusive. And then click it. So our database already open. And then to encrypt the password, click file. And we just click this encrypt with password. So this will be appear and we need to enter our password. So we just enter our password. For example, this is my password. And enter again with the same password. And then click OK. For this, we just click OK. And then we need to close this database again. So we click close. And then to see how it works, we need to click file again and then click open and click our database just now. So this will be appear and we need to enter our password and then we enter our password and then click OK. So our database is appear. So by doing this, our database is more secure. So other than that, we want to decrypt a database. So in order to decrypt a database, we need to close again our database. Okay, and then click file, click open, and click computer and browse our database just now. So this is our database. And then we need to change from open to open exclusive. So enter again our password and then click OK. So after that, click file again and then click this button which is decrypt database. And then we will unset our database password. So enter again our database, our password, and then click OK. So by doing that, we already decrypt our password. And in order to see how it works, so we click at file and then we need to close our database again. So and then click file, click open and open our database just now. As you can see, there are no need for our to enter the password. For the second thing we will create a navigation form. How to create a navigation form? First of all, navigation control that makes it easy to switch between various forms and reports in your database. A navigation form is simply a form that contains a navigation control. Navigation forms are a great addition to any desktop database. If you want to create your own navigational structure and make it easier for the users to find the specific objects that they really need, you can build a navigation form, which is a form that uses a navigation control so users can use or view forms and reports right from within that main navigation form. For this example, before we create a navigation form, we must create forms and reports. Then, just go to the create, and in the forms group you will find a navigation drop down menu, and in this drop down menu you will see a different layout and for how to arrange your forms and reports. For this example, we will use the vertical tabs left. To add object into this navigation form, you can simply drag this customer into the add new and the customer form will appear. And for the report, you also can do the same thing as just drag the monthly sales into the add new and the annual sales by employee is appear. And from this, how to change a navigation form at the top. First, next you need to click to this view and you will find a layout view. You just double click at this top of navigation form, which is you can change the caption for this navigation form into main detail for this main details. Then click enter and you already changed the caption. Then after you edit the label at the top of this navigation form, you also can edit this caption. Just like just now, you click to this and you found the layout view, then you can double click this and you can change this caption into annual sales. Then click enter. Also, for this navigation form, you also can change the theme by using a office theme. You just simply click to design and you will find this office theme. Then you just click to this and you will find so many office theme here and you just can decorate by your own creativity. For example, I will choose this purple theme. Then if you want to change the color, you just click to the colors and you can choose what color that you like. Then you also can change your fonts based on what you're given. To change the color of or shape of a navigation button, from this tab you can see the form layout tools and you can choose the format and you can see the change shape. You just click to this button and you can change your shape. You can change your navigation button. It's up to you whether you want to choose the oval or this half rectangle or any shape that you want. Next, how to set the navigation form as the default display form. How to set the navigation form as a default display? First, you need to click the File tab, then click Options, Then choose the display form, choose the navigation form, then click OK. Then this message box will appear after you click OK, after you set navigation form as a default view. Then you just click OK. If you want to try this, you need to close this database first. Then you need to open it again. Ta-da! The navigation form is already set as a default value, as a default display. Okay, so next, I want to show you an example on how to display a message box prior to deleting any existing record in the table using macro. So for this action, we will use the form for this action. Okay, for example, I want to delete some record or data from the customer form. So this is our default display. So I can just click on here which form that I want to delete the record. So for example, I want to delete the record from the employee form. So I just click here. So I just click on that and then the form will appear. So first we need to click at design view. So after that, so the add record and save record already here. So we want to add the delete button. So we go to the form design tools and then we choose design button, click at there and we click add button. So we place the button at this place and then so for the categories, we choose the record operation, and for the action, we choose the delete record because we want to delete some record from the database, and then click next. So for this, we can label our button with picture or text. So for this example, I want to label my button with text. So click add text and then click next. So we need to rename the button. So we just put the delete and then click finish. So the delete button is already here. And then from this, click at the delete button again. And then we go to the property sheet. So the property sheet will be appears. So from this, we choose the event button. So we click at the event button. So this is for the others action. And then we just click at event. So from this, for the on the top is on click. So we click at there, which is this button. Click at there. And then this action will be appears. So we scroll down and then we need to add the message. So we see the button add new action. So we click at here and then choose message box. And then click at the message box. And this action will be appears and for the message we enter our message that we want to appear when we click at the delete button. So for this my message is I want to enter the you have successfully You have successfully deleted the data. And for the beep, we change from yes to no. And for the type, from none, we choose warning. This is because we want to appear some message warning before the user can click to delete the record. So we choose warning. And for the title, we just let it do not enter any action. And after that, we save this action and then close it. So now we want to see how it's work. So we click at form view. So for example, I want to delete this record, this customer ID and so on. So I just can click at the delete record button. So I click and this warning message will be appears. So you can decide whether you want to delete or not. And so for this example, I want to delete this record and I just click yes. And then the message that we just create just now is appear. And for this action, you can do for the save record or add record. Okay, next we move to the last part of our video, which is we want to create a search button for searching record about particular customer based upon certain keyword input by user using macro. So the first step is we click which form we want to create the search button. So we choose customer, which is this one. And then we click at design view. And then we need to add command button search and then text box. So we click at design and click on button and place it here. This one we just cancel and then we go to the property sheet, which is this one. So we go to the property sheet and click all and we change the caption and we change it to search. Okay, and then we have changed this. We put the text box beside the command button search. And then we need to label it with, for example, we want to enter the name of the customer for the search. So we type enter customer name. Okay, and then for the text box, we go to the property sheet. We go to the property sheets and we need to change the name. Go for all and we change the name to, it's up to you what name you want to put. So for example, I put search name. Okay, then we click again on command button and then property sheet and go at event button, click it and then click, we see on click and then click at this and choose the builder. So we choose macro builder and then click OK. After that, this form will appear and then click here to choose. So now we want to choose the record and then we choose go to control and then click go to control and then control name. We put the, we want to find the, we want to find at the customer table, so we type customer
we want to find the customer name, and then we click add customer name, because if we want to find, we will enter the customer name, so we choose customer name. Okay, after that we add new action. So for the add new action, we will find record. So we choose find record for the action and then click find record. So for this part, we need to put the name of the text box. So for this example, the name is okay, and then this one we don't need to change. And for the search, we change from all to down. And for the find first, we need to set it no. And then save and close. After that, we want to check whether it happened or not. And we click to the form view. So for example, we want to find the customer name. So we enter the customer name. For example, we want to find for this customer. And then click search. So we can see that all of the details for the customer will appear by search by using the name.